Last question. Jocko, do you think having an aggressive mindset is the same as being proactive?
So I actually looked up the definition for these two words, aggressive and proactive. So proactive is creating or controlling a situation by causing something to happen rather than responding to it after it has happened. And aggressive is ready or likely to attack or confront, characterized by or resulting from aggression. So you can see that the meanings, they're certainly similar. And I definitely think you have to be proactive in the world. You know, you want to be dictating what happens, not responding to it. And yeah, that means creating or controlling a situation as much as you can. Right? So that's proactive. But being aggressive, that means you're ready to attack. As I always point out, that doesn't mean that you walk around with your chest puffed out, ready to bang heads with everyone around you. It doesn't mean you confront people all the time, physically or mentally, head on, without a tactically superior plan. It doesn't mean you go straight forward into conflict without thought and without reason. It doesn't mean you engage in attrition warfare. No. That is almost never smart. But what it does mean, what aggression does mean, is that you're going to get after it. You're going to move fast. You're going to think fast. You're going to outthink and outmaneuver the enemy. And if I think the enemy is going to attack me, I'm going to attack him first. And if I think the enemy is going to seize a piece of terrain, I'm going to be there waiting for him. And if the enemy is going to try and flank me, too late. I'm already going to be flanking him. So I don't view aggression as an outward attitude. I view aggression as an internal character trait. A fire in your mind that says, I am going to win. I'm going to fight and I'm going to battle and I'm going to use every tool I have to crush my enemy. And that tool, it might be fists. But it also might be guile. And it could be a frontal attack. But it also might be a covert assassination. And it could be a vulgar display of power. But just as likely, it could be a subtle political maneuver. And that's what aggression is to me. The unstoppable fighting spirit, the drive, the burning desire to achieve mission success using every possible tool, every asset, and every strategy and tactic to bring about victory. To me, aggression is the will to win. And if that kind of internal and relentless aggression is your default mode, then you will win. And I think that's all I've got for tonight. So, To all you troopers out there, thanks for joining us in this conversation. Thanks for listening and subscribing. And if you like it, go throw a little review on iTunes or post it on your social media. So you do what you can to spread the word. So we can get more people out of the darkness and into the light. Thanks for connecting with us through the interwebs. And if you don't know, on Twitter, I'm at Jocko Willink, and Echo is at Echo Charles. Give us a shout out there or ask us any questions you might have. And of course, thanks to the companies that support us. And please support the companies that support us. How can they do that, Echo?
It's true. Actually, back to the Twitter thing. You're surprisingly easy to talk to on Twitter. So I know like a lot of people, they'll be like maybe a follow-up question to some questions on here or something that they've heard, something that won't require a big, long, extended answer. And that's I think from what I've seen and what I've experienced, that's a good place to ask.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, if you've got a question to ask on Twitter, I might just respond and say, no, I would never do that.
Right.
Or, yes, that's an excellent idea.
Right.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
Or I might say, hey, I'm just going to answer that in the podcast.
Yeah, it's a good spot, though, I think. It's not one of these things where you'll just be like, hey, Jocko, this, and then it goes ignored. Not ignored,
I
but,
mean, I don't know how long I'll be able to keep this up for. I mean, there's starting to be a lot of people on there, which is awesome.
Yeah.
But I definitely will, like, anybody that puts something pertinent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, somebody's taking some time to talk to me. I'm going to take some time to talk to them back.
Yeah, that's good, man. And I try to do the same thing, even though people are more just making jokes to me, which actually I prefer because my answers may or may not be reliable. We'll just say that.
Yeah.
But if you want to support the podcast in other ways, of course, and you want to get some solid supplements, the only supplements that you take, right?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah, me too, aside from like weird pre-workout that I sometimes take. The only supplements I take is from Onnit because quality is guaranteed. Anyway, go to onnit.com/Jocko. Get a Warrior Bar. Do yourself that favor. I would say Shroom Tech and Alpha Brain, but the Warrior Bar, that might be the new stuff. Anyway, do that. Or go to Amazon. Or before you go to Amazon, go to JockoPodcast.com or JockoStore.com and click through the link that you can support that way. It's pretty cool, kind of passively. Support with one click. Boom, that's all you got to do. Or you get a shirt while you're on there, JockoStore.com, if you like them. You don't have to, but if you like them, go ahead and do that. And we got bumper stickers and mugs, too, now, by the way. In case you didn't know that. Jocko has one on his Prius.
What's the most outlandish product that we could make? We'll have to figure that out. What's the most outlandish Jocko product that we could come up with? Hit us up on Twitter. Know what outlandish product you want. And Echo will create it in his madness.
Echo may or may not create it. Yeah, I'm going to create it, and I think I will.
Yeah, also, if you want to read about these principles, if you want to read about them, these principles in a more official manner, you can check out the book Extreme Ownership that Leif Babin and I wrote. Hardcover, Kindle, audiobook. The audiobook is read by myself and Leif, so you can hear us talk more. And then finally, and most important, thanks to everybody for getting aggressive as you attack your weaknesses and you make yourself better, faster, stronger, smarter, healthier. And of course, thanks to everyone out there for setting that alarm clock, opening your eyes, springing out of bed, and getting after it. And until next time, this is Jocko and Echo. Out.